the hunt begin.
All right, 1-1. Shaman doesn't seem to be doing this. Shaman was the fourth deck for a lot of players, so makes sense, right? It's not the high tier deck. So this is Lovestorm neglecting to tempo Ragnar Scout. No, I'm surprised. I was surprised he didn't click the button there, because if he clicks the button, he can sometimes just slam Incendius on 5. Which, to be honest, is probably not a real play, right? But his hand is actually like, I think he got a tempo Neri here. Like, are you really just gonna do nothing? Though you walk into dubious purchase, so it's tough. But like, I just feel like you got a tempo. Yeah, but the dubious purchase wrecks this now, unfortunately. I mean, definition. Lovestorm has a terrible hand here. And Definition has an amazing hand. So this is looking very bad. And I think he should have pressed the button last turn. Maybe it doesn't matter. Or maybe he's going to be just fine. So, but we're in dubious purchase. Insanely good here. So if he had hit prep there, it would have been insanely good, right? Because he could have gone prep, eat the imp, and then gotten whatever. This hand is just garbage, dude. It's just freaking garbage. Like, what is this nonsense? Like, he literally just has to pass. Oh, wow. This is such a non-game. Ooh, prep is really good. Like, prep go in, eat the imp. You get to play the wisp here, too. I guess you play the wisp, you eat the imp, the wisp, right? And that's gonna be all you can eat coming down, right?
The thing is,
Yeah, it's looking real bad for definition here. This is tough. Everyone is afraid of Hunter? Yeah, if you've played against Hunter on ladder, bad for Lovestorm. Sorry, I said bad for definition. It's bad for definition because he's gonna have to figure out what to do with all that money. So he's going for the Incendius line. It's a desperation play. Playing Bob is just losing. Like, you can't afford to just freeze the board. You need a win condition here. But like, this literally could just be lethal. This is just a one-sided game. It's like, so, dude, it's not your fault, all right? This game is unfair. All right, this Matt, but well, now you have to Bob freeze. It's the only viable play, but this is this is a bad situation. It needs is one asteroid to the face and it's over. Wonder if even prep is correct here, but like it probably doesn't matter. You just try and get lethal at all costs. Ooh, shadow step this, play dubious. Good. That was what a non-game. Drive Mr. Streamer is back for the finals. I know. Due to past drama. Oh, what is definitions controversy? Murph dog. What happened? Oh, okay, right now. Dr. Harrison, I think, with 18 months. I picked Fury Hunter, so I was but he's not in the finals, so it's between like Fury and Maxi for me. Those are the I already picked Maxi this year and he did really well. We got Worlds. So
Welcome to the crew.
fun to pick different people. Well, my pick who's gonna win now? Why is No Hands not playing in this? Yeah, and why am I not out on a date with Margot Robbie right now? Right? Like, I just don't get it. Like, why aren't you in Worlds and why aren't you going out with Margot Robbie? Like, it's like, you know, I just don't. You know, why not? So, going for the coin play. So this is the high tempo play, and you know he has the 6-mana spell here, so it's really strong. But Definition has the new heights, and like when I play Warrior, you have new heights on 3. Like, that's what you need because you need that mana advantage. So it's like an interesting rating here. Okay. I think you take the draw 2, and then you shield slam one of these jerkwads, because you need a play for next turn. You don't have a play. All you can need is a nice pickup, allows him to spend some mana next turn. You know, the Lovestorm has a powerful curve here. He's got double 5/5s. He's got Shutter Block coming up. And you know, so he could also go for bird watching, trying to hit Hagatha into Shutterwalk. So you know, both of these players have good hands here, and the raw pickup insane, insanely good pickup. The best card you could pick up here, even better. So you know, Lovestorm was like really ahead there until this last turn, and now it's anybody's game again. You know, Definition a little bit behind, but literally, you know, Lovestorm needs to keep hitting the good curves. He's going for the Shutter Block play. There's a little awkward because he doesn't have anything to go with it, right? So. Triple Turbulus is actually quite good here, right? It's +3/+3 to your whole board. And he decided, does he want to put the 2 6/6s on board? It's reasonable. I think you do, because it's actually so close though. Actually, I think you don't. I lied. Here's why. If you wait a turn, the next turn you go Furious plus Shutter Block, and you can get the Zilliax down for triple Zilliax. Will Egglocks make the finals? Dude, it's got a good chance. It's got a good chance of making the finals. Also, this is like enough pressure. So yeah, I really good. This is bad if your definition, right? You do not have a good way to deal with this board. You're gonna take a lot of damage. You might get lethal, right? And this is like the only play he's playing, but like it's a bad situation. He kills off one minion, taking 16 next turn. So let's see, how is that lethal? 16, 22, 25, not 20, 23, 24. That is 3 off lethal. So I think you just go Fury's Falls on the 5/4. You play Shutter Block. That's an upset. Like they go Hostile Invader. You slam down the Zilliax. That's probably a win. What are your other options here? Is there a play that's more resilient Hostile Invaders here? Not really, right? He's going for the Birdwatch, so he doesn't agree with my play. You know, he wants to make you know what? I think this is probably correct. You can play Muradin here. Going for he's going for the Hag. Actually, you know what? This is a better line than my line, chat, all right? He kills 5/4 here, right? And his board is resilient to Hostile Invader. Not as resilient to Brawl. Do you take... Okay, he takes the 5/5 copy and the character... Oh, this is insane. This is a Love Storm win. So, you know, Definition had a good hand, but Love Storm, like, just curving... And didn't even hit Hagatha, right? Got this triples and, you know, slamming down the Zilliax here. Is that enough? How much damage does he has 12 here? 12, 20? Looks like it's 1 off here. Yeah, it is. I believe it is 1 off here. He's seeing if he has like a fancy lethal here. Where he goes like rush, location. He's doing the evaluation here. The simple plays, you slam Zilliax, push him down to 3, right? But he's looking if there is a better line. It's good when you have a simple play like this, right? I'm watching Hearthstone. Yeah, my parents are visiting. I'll be taking tomorrow off for family stuff. But yeah. So it's often good when you have an obvious line and you're playing as a pro player. You've got that obvious line, then you look for other lines. You think about the next turn. You kind of use that extra time. But very one-sided game here. No, actually, no. Definition had a good hand, but that's the power of like a shaman good hand. So, time was in Prusa only yesterday. Yeah, so I'm also taking off Christmas. So we'll be here Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be here for... It was Slim Reaper. I didn't watch it because I play video games, but everyone was talking about it, so excited. To get around, they rent a car, so. But we have extra bikes, but they don't ride in the cold, and we also use Ubers, so. Dude, it's true though. This is the glove move. I don't know. I'm wired for like video games and nerd stuff. You know? No, like when I watch football, there's just like not enough RNG. And like it's like all mirrors, right? No, it's a football team versus a football team. Imagine if you had like one football team had machine guns, the other had like laser swords. You know, it'd be a little more interesting. You know, it'd be a dynamic of strategies. Yeah. No, I mean, I was out last night, and then like one of my friends was like, "Oh, did you watch the Bears game?" And I was like, "No." But also apparently feel really good. All right, got. I did not know Love Storm's Hunter build runs Ysera. Okay, I have seen a few of this on ladder. Technically, so Love Storm, like I feel when you're running Ysera, it's like you're probably running it to beat, right? Running it with the mentality of, I want to have some sort of like going for the Temple Ragnar Scout. I don't understand, but I don't know if it's bad or good. Allows him to get like top decks for things. See what he hits here. He's got like okay. So, it's hard here because like, God, Storm is bricking on these hunters. I mean, and you know, definition has the nuts here. Quest on 1, shield block on 2, and Love Storm is just bricking. Sad. It's sad to see this. I want a real game here, and it is not a real game. Right? This is a giant bag of bricks. Yeah? Love Storm is tanking. He's tanking. He's thinking, you know, I don't have a good hand, but you know, in definition, looking happy. Look like yes, the world's is mine. All right. Going for the immediate 2-1 Raptor. Wants to deny this. You know, it's just really bad for Love. Can't like top deck something like a cover card for more discovers now. He wouldn't have gotten it anyways. Yeah, bad situation. You know, he's got no real decisions so far, except for like the 1-drop. Did he play the 1-drop on 1? He chose. So, Devin decision had like the 1 decision of do you play for like at least 5-mana location or 1, taking the. But like, peak domination right now, by definition. This, you know, it's gonna be tough for Love Storm. Like a Niall off the top. He needs a tracking off the top. He needs something here. This is not cutting it. Triple Marin. So, you know, definitions got the value, got the mana advantage. Bird watching, great top deck. Niall. Take Grifta. No, you take Xavius here, right? You take Xavius, you look for Niall. He got the Niall. Does he take the Niall? Takes the Niall. Alright. So, Love Storm playing from behind here. Playing from behind, but this shit ain't over, right? You know, Hunter can do Hunter stuff, so you know, this is Definition's game to lose. But that being said, like this is Love Storm's game to show like why he deserves to go to Worlds. All right. Oh, Incendious, interesting topic. Is he going for the Incendious? He's not going for the, you know, right play, I think. No, he can't afford to take all this damage here. He really wants to get these alien encounters down. So you could take like bird watching here, and then play the alien encounters. That's an option. I think he's got 2 left. Ooh, so he wants the alien encounters in. Kind of wants it in the tide pool, right? So it's kind of awkward here. Take Neri. This is an awkward situation, right? I don't know what I do here. Go for Mixologist, you go for Elise. They're all viable plays. Really, Lovestorm, what he needs to do here is to stabilize, right? Gamer. Okay. Alright, that's so, oh wow. Wow, that is dirty, chat. That is evil. That is brutal. And this could just be a definition worlds. And Gamer Revenge must be losing his mind right now. There's one way. Needs to hit a miracle. Grifta Steel, maybe? He's going for Grifta Steel. You Grifta Steel, you take the damage. But, like, he's gonna die here, right? Like, Grifta, he's going okay. Alright, this is where we see, is Lovestorm a genius here? Can he pull off the miracle? Needs, I don't know what he needs. Needs, like, the hit copy, something. He can, there's just some players can do, these are the fancy plays. These are the plays they don't teach you in Hearthstone school. You gotta learn on the Hearthstone streets, right? He's going for the double discounts here, right? He's gonna go for the tracking. He's gonna try and hit double with Sylvanas here, right? That's his out. Bricks. He hits Glacial Shard. Glacial Shard sucks here, right? These Ragnars don't need Glacial Shards. Going for tracking again. He hit Ranger. Did enough. Because he's already got one here, right? He's got 2 mana draw, right? Wow. Is this the real deal? Like the real deal, chat. Pulling it off. Wow. Wait, did he not get to deal tier 2 to all here? Oh, he plays a spell. Oh, wow. Honestly, so if he plays a spell, he kills his own Ragnaros's, chat, right? This, brilliant play by Lovestorm, right? Like, this is like why it's a tragedy that he's getting high rolled so hard, because that is a, like, look at that play. Look how clean that play was. Look how he's like just completely in control. It's I'm really hoping something bullshit happens, right? This could easily be a lethal. Like, I think it might be a lethal. Does some sort of clear here. But if he so he could do something like Brawl here, play the Brawl, have the board cleared, slam down second Ragnaros, but no, he doesn't have the mana for that, right? So it's a little awkward, right? He can play his 8-drop here, right? His 8-drop guy with a copy. Actually, that's lethal, right? Oh, he's got lethal. But no, he has copy, right? So he should be able to play the 8-drop. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. It's so close here. So close. Doing this. It's a very high probability of lethal here. But it's not guaranteed. He needs both of the guys to hit, and maybe Lovestorm can still pull this off. One. Holy! Oh my god. Okay. All right. Come on! Hanging in there, hands Lovestorm, right? Okay, let's see. So, he's Ranger, Illyria, he could go armor. He's go Ranger here, try to hit like, gotta beat another Ragnaros. That's what's scary. He could take, he clears here, he freezes. He take, he can take Elise here for armor. He's going. So he can go for Elise for armor. Here's the issue. The issue that his opponent, all they need to do is board and play Ragnaros and has lethal. But Brawl costs 5 mana, right? So it's not that easy. Wow. What a dude! Come on, I'm rooting for, come on, Lovestorm, right? He's out of burn cards. It's not looking easy, but the Warrior's at 23 health, right? Scams be happening in this game, okay? You know? Everyone who wins worlds often pulled off an absurd scam, alright? Oh, dude! Dude! You gotta be joking, Love Storm, right? Five mana location. 5 mana location. Fresh. Tough here. Clear the board. Ragnaros, right? Could have gone for like the 3. No, it's interesting. Do you trade it off? No, he's got the other Ragnaros, right? At 11 mana next turn. Really, definition is up the 2. Draws cards here. Oh. Lovestorm fighting for his life. By the way, yeah. No. Not. This is. Alright. Alright. See what happens here. For the wand here. Those are not great. Not terrible. Like they're all really good defensive cards, but definition doesn't need defense. He wants to kill Lovestorm.
Sure.
Draw here. You know, he could just slam Ragnaros down and go for the 1 and whatever, but not going for the. Wow! That you hate to see that if you're Storm. What is he doing here? He's recognizing he doesn't want his opponent to heal. That's a checkmate play. That's a very smart play. Killing off his own minion, taking away the outs of Lovestorm. Yeah, dude. Very smart play. Ceaseless, it's over. Definition is going to the finals. Unless he, like, goes AFK or something. There's no out here. It's over. Board locks too. Yeah, I mean, not board locking wouldn't matter. Ceaseless, Ragnaros ends it. It's over here. There's no out. There's no victory. Definition is going to the finals. A nice closing out by Definition. Recognizing his own opponent's only out is Ziliax there. He takes that away. Oh, going for the armor! He did it in breakdown armor! Oh, brutal. Brutal. His armor could have got him out of range. Oh. Lovestorm can see the pain. He knows. He knows what's coming. He knows the out. You don't get the worlds without knowing you're gonna die. And he's gonna die. Brutal. Brutal. The pain. The pain. That's, you know, the sadness. It's very sad. He played so well. He played so well. Brutal. Right now. I don't know, dude. I feel bad. I don't feel bad for RPG. Bad for love. This game is brutal. Chat, this game will rip your heart out. There's a reason why I don't do competitive anymore. Too much. Like, to hold your dream, to hold the world championship right there, and have such a terrible hand and get so unlucky that game, and play amazing. Love Story's gotta go. The pain, like most of you will never experience that pain, all right? So you might think, oh, to have love and like find, young love and have them leave you. You might think that's more of a pain, but it's not as much as what just happened to Love Storm, all right? All right, well, that's loud. Dude, it could. Is that the same amount of pain? I'd say, that's gonna be like a shorter term pain. It's a little more intense, but like if you look at the net pain Love Storm will feel, right? Yeah. Because even with that situation, you have like the satisfaction to know Mike Tyson had to cheat to beat you. He's not supposed to hit you there, right? So deep down, kind of got cheated, right? This is like legitimate. Like, definition's allowed to cheat with RNG, right? So yeah, it was brutal. That Ragnaros, and here's the thing, like, Definition was probably winning that game even without the rag, but it's a big definition. Choice. I'm not sure why, but it is. I feel like Southern California would have better sushi. They also have good Mexican food in Chicago, even though we're pretty far from Mexico. Southern California is probably pretty close to Mexico. Like a haunted fate. Dude, now I see it. I did, but definitions ITRLYBM Chunsu with I don't understand the but on my like I like sushi, but the sky is blue. Like what is I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. Justice. Yeah, get the idea of justice out of your mind. In this game, if you wanted justice, not the game for you, right? This is this is a game where the villains win. Like, at least, you know. Ooh, hitting Curse Catacombs is good. But his opponent has the 1-drop on 1. Man, that mattered. Like, his opponent's curve is really good here. Did he hit the 3-drop? Did not. Alright, that is very good. Hit the egg here. He hits the egg. He'll play the egg. Alright. Alright. We got ourselves a game fiesta, chat. Alright. Do you play second 3-drop here, or do you go 1-drop hero power? I think you play second 3 minutes. But what I think. Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi always wins. Real life Kaiba wins. Got 3 blue eyes white dragons. Right? That's the reality of you could do like double Mortal Coil here, which would be a weird play. So I don't know. Weird when you know your opponent's gonna do something. So it's a little awkward. What do you go for here? Have the Abusive Sergeant for next. Interesting. So he's got the Shadow Bomb. He's got 2 procs on his egg. He could just get the egg down next turn, but that's usually so he can go his overdrawing here now. So if he goes Corroded and he hits either a second 1-mana spell, a second Spirit Bomb, ideally he gets his egg. He can get it done next turn and get a 2-mana spell. That would probably win the game. Or the 2-mana guy. He's a really good hand here, right? So but if his opponent just commits the board here, he also could go like Hellfire here. So he could go Hellfire. That's another option. The problem, you know, is he doesn't have the 7-mana guy here. So awkward of like how much green he wants. But he could just go for a fast win. That is an option. And Jouti is probably thinking like, do I go Elise? Do I go? I think 3-drop, 1-drop. He's going this 3-drop, 1-drop. Okay. Not what I would have done. I think I would have gone, but you can see what's nice about this is his 3/3s are 4/4s, so they don't die to Hellfire. That's a big deal. So okay, so he really wants to hit. He bricked. All right, so ooh, so he could go Summoner Dark Marrow, get 2 eggs here. I don't really like that. I think you take Glacial Shard here. I think you take Glacial Shard, you freeze their big minion, you go abusive, right? You kill your own guy, you go 2-drop, right? And then you're all set up to have a power play the next turn. He's going for the Drain Soul play. Okay. Abusive, Drain Soul. Let's see. Okay. Wants to stay alive. You know what? Wait, this is okay. All right. He heals, so he probably doesn't die. This is good. Good play. This is a nice compromise of values here. And you know, if he doesn't die here, you know, next turn he can go trade. He can go Hellfire, right? Then he can play his 2-drop. Then he can actually kill the 2-drop. Get 4 2020s. Actually, an insane spot here, where his opponent has 8, 14 here, right? So doesn't, you know, can maybe go at least 1 mana location to get to 19, but that will put him. You know, that actually might be the play of like taking at least 1 mana location all face. Because then if your opponent goes Spirit Bomb or Hellfire, you can kill him with a. Yeah, that definitely is the play. You want to put it, if you can, put him down to low life here. But then if you're Philfield and you're playing smart, you probably do Health Drink so that you don't. But not going for that. This is looking like a Philfield victory, right? If he knows the play, okay, next turn he trades the 3/2 in. Goes Hellfire, Spirit Bomb. He plays his 3/2 after that, and then he kills his own 3/2. He gets 4 eggs. That's just gonna be over, right? Yeah. All right. Let's see if Philfield shows us why he brought this deck. Let's see if he knows the line. I see the line. Let's see if he sees the line. Oh, actually, he doesn't even take the damage of Spirit Bomb. This is such an insanely good spot. Okay. Right here, he sees it. He sees the line. Hellfire, 2-drop, kill your 2-drop. Now you could also like kill the 2020 here and then play the 2-drop. I like killing the 2-drop right away. Right? Just play the 2-drop, kill the 2-drop, win the game. Thinking about it. Play the 2-drop, kill the 2-drop, win the game, it's over. Right? Andrew Falador. So, you know, probably he's doing the other line. You know, yes, you see it now. You see the line. Yes. Oh no, he's still thinking about it. He thinks this is better. No, this is winning. This is a winning line. Not what I would have done. I think I would have just gone in, win the game. This is winning, right? Like, how do you stop this? You don't. You get a bunch of taunts in the way, right? But he's got Health Drink. He's probably got the lethal. So I don't think you needed this read. But this is. And Zouti, look at the hands. Look at the hands. He's like, bro, it's not like this. I'm not gonna lose to Egg Warlock. I didn't work so hard. Lose to Egg Warlock.
I remember this place well.
That is a game. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done by the Philfield. Ain't too good. No one expects this Madness egg position. You're gonna have an egg in the final? Not it's one game, chat. All right, he's got to win with his warrior and his death knight. But you know, maybe Phil brought the best fourth deck. Right? People bringing shaman, bringing rogue. Maybe it's egg. Finals are today. Or they're literally coming up real soon. Is there a mini set reveal today? I don't think so. Mini set usually doesn't happen for another month. Yeah, in my book we talk about following your instincts. Your instincts say bring egg. Bring it, alright? Don't listen to the haters, alright? You know, maybe Phil hasn't read the book, but he's probably felt it in spirit, okay?
For Doomhammer, all will serve me in death.
Cast this volume up. This is they have a feed that doesn't have the caster stuff on, so that's what I'm doing. I could go to the YouTube and act like I'm talking to them. Like, Painter, why did you take what I say seriously? You just keep ignoring me like I'm not even here. I would rather you than them. That's why you're here, right? That's people all have their preferences. Yeah. Like if you would rather them than here, you would be watching them, right? That's the whole point of everyone, you know, having their own personal streamers. Thank you, dude. I'm glad people like the VOD channel. I think the casters are solid, chat, all right? They know what they're talking about. A lot of them, some of them have done time, you know, like in the game, like not in prison, you know, so. More of my friends would too. I'm interested, like, I can check to see if I can buy the book in Russian after this game. You just can't buy things in Amazon? Wait, do you guys have Amazon in Russia? Thanks God, good for. Yeah, Amazon hasn't taken over, dude. How do you guys survive in Russia without Amazon Prime? With our cards. Oh, interesting. Oh, let me talk. So, okay, let me talk about the game. All right. Phil Field has a solid like 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? You have 1 drop and 1, 2 drop and 2. But Zhao Ti has a lot going for him, right? He's got a nice, but he doesn't have actually that big of power plays, so it's a little weird. What did he do last turn? He went for the draw through 2, right? So the natural play is probably like Turbulence into 4 drop, 1 drop. But he also is tempted to like get your location down. You know, you go for the fast hammered in guy. You know, what is the optimal line? Now, if you're Phil Field, do you double trade here? You do double trade here. But yeah, Poisony Boy is really good against Shaman because they have these big minions, and Poisony Boy. AliExpress. I do like AliExpress. I buy things off AliExpress because it's cheaper. But you can buy like 4 times as much stuff on there, but there's like a dud factor on like 30% of the stuff you buy that it's just terrible quality. But it's 4 times cheaper for things. So you take that as a risk, right? So all right, so Doughty putting the tempo pressure on, probably going to trade. Does he trade here? There's a case for not trading because not trading allows you to get better value trades and kill off the 1/2 next turn, and he goes for that. Phil decides, does he want to go location here, or does he want to go location removal, or does he want to go second Blobatar? If you don't go location removal, you probably trade the renovator, right? Second Blobatar, to be honest, it looks a little bit better. And he agrees, right? Ooh, now you have a real decision. Do you play Elise here, right? A little slow, right? It's a little awkward. You want to play Husk next turn. I think it's not Elise. I think it's second Blob. Because you want to go Husk next turn. The Elise is really off curve. Yeah, so I think you play Blobatar number 2 and you You're value greedy oriented, of course. So you shop there and take the risk, yeah. Yeah, I used to buy like on AliExpress, I'd buy like 50 headphones, but I'd break headphones all the time, but for like 50 cents each. So I get it for like 25 bucks because you buy like a pair of headphones for 10 bucks. So I get, you know, for 3 times as much, I get 50 times. So. And they weren't that great of headphones, but you just would break them and you'd lose another one, you know? So where do you store them? Like, it's like, no, not like big headphones, like those little earbuds, you know? You get a deal when you bought like 50 of them in bulk, so. I lose a lot, so okay. So, Zhao Ti very much in control here, right? This does, so it's interesting of, do you trade here if you're Zhao Ti to make it so the Husk, he misses the line. So now he can play Husk here. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is so interesting. What? Yeah, I was like thinking play Husk here. Ooh, layover is insane, chat. You take the layover here, right? You play it. Oh, that's so good. Actually, no, you trade your 1/1 in to get another corpse. Oh my god. What a high roll. What a high roll. And this sets him up. Wow, I thought Zhao Ti was in complete control here. Philfield said, screw your line of Blavatar. I'm going for the Elise. Hits the high roll. Hitting Ysera next turn, right? Trade, right? This. Oh, it's a 4-1. That's interesting. I didn't know it worked that way. I think I thought it was going to be a 1-1 there, but it's not. Also, he doesn't get 2 hammers there. So, what do you do? Okay, this is interesting. So, hammer represents. This is an awkward turn, right? Go hammer here. You probably go hammer. Like your language is very good. We have the best words here in the USA. Words like I don't know. Zao, this is a tough turn because you 6-mana weapon doesn't feel that good, right? But this also bad. He's going for this. You know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It sets up for Wish Upon a Star. But let's see. Let's see if is the mana. No, what? Like, so 7 mana. So Silvio has to play around Wish Upon a Star here, right? So he's got to figure out a way. Okay, wow, this is clean. Clean play, gets the mana advantage. Wish Upon a Star, probably not lethal now, right? So, also Saladrisil. Upon a Star is the obvious play. Pushes some damage. But you also can get counter lethal. Saladrisil is corrupted, representing 10 bursts. So let's see. Zhao Ti goes all face, right? Push 9, right? Down to 8. Opponent will have 6, 7, 11 on board. Saladrisil, 4 off lethal. He could high roll his location for another 4 damage and have lethal. If you can find 4 damage in his Saladrisil, his location, it'll so feel really, really close. He's going the double face, not trading into the poison. All right, you go. I think you press the button, right? I think you press the button. Have a Husk as like your play. I think you press the button. Wait, let's see. He has 6, 7. I think you press the button. Want more damage. I think you want to go for the lethal, and if you don't, you brick. Go some sort of Husk play. I think you don't trade off the 1/1 first, right? Okay, he agrees. Champions have a safe out, like a taunt. He's going for Frost Strike. Frost Strike. You probably Frost Strike the 3/3 here, right? That first. In theory. Does he die to Alakir? Play your spell. Got it, he got it, he got it. He missed the trade. Alakir, no, Alakir is lethal, okay. Yeah. Rough. Tough spot. Oh, it was lethal because he also had the +2/+2 on it. So he doesn't know that's going to be lethal. He plays around it without the +2/+2, but it had the +2/+2, so he's dead. So close game. I feel like I liked a lot of the decision making from both players. There weren't like these like, oh, what an idiot. Like they were doing plays that were better than my plays. Right? So need one man left over. Doesn't matter though. Like in theory, in theory, press the button. What he should have done. Press the button, Frost Strike, Raid, 4-mana spell, Husk. Consilia. So, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Versus Valera. Watch your back.
All will serve me in death.
Back chat. All right, so we've got Death Knight. Wow, Philfield with an amazing starting hand. Zhao Ti with has the weapon on curve, but not a great starting hand. The weapon here, right? It's losing the Everburning Phoenix. Nice card to have, right? It's a lot of tempo. Another headset, what?
Choose soon.
Yep, playing the weapon. Natural play, trading. Alright, so do you hold the weapon charge here? So you could hold the weapon charge here. Double Shadow Step is awkward. You could hold the weapon charge here to try to get a better all-you-can-eat on a future turn, right? Hitting doesn't... Right. So... 1-2 is not a threat. So... Your advantage is to waiting. Probably a wait here. But, you know, I could... You know, I'm not the rogue player, so... We'll see what he thinks. And Doughty clearly knows this, right? He knows this, and he thought about it, and he decided with this. Philfield choosing not to go coin Blobatar here, electing to save a coin, get down the Stranglethorn. That will put him up to 5 corpses, so he would be able to go something like Blob plus Reanimated next turn if Jouty cleared his board. So okay. Ooh, that's really good, right? Reborn full enchantments on them. That's 2 damage to all with lifesteal. That is a big swing play coming up. You know, when your opponent has this giant board of 2 health minions, that's gonna be really, really annoying. Hits the prep and the cultist going in. Okay, Doughty's got the hand here. Let's see what he hits here. Dubious Purchase. Everything must go down. Oh, 3 card draw. That is evil, chat. All right, play the Evergreen Phoenix. You Shadow Step something here, right? Real nice though. Wow, that is a high roll. And you know, Doughty massively ahead of here. Okay. Hit the second everything must go. Everything in time. Great time management. Yeah, but you know where this redrop might save him. Trade things off. Right? Play the 3-drop. Interesting. Hits Death Rattly. Interesting. Do you go hit Wind Fury? You know what's funny? It gets the enchantment here. Yeah. So play something like Reanimated Phoenix. Straight into the 3/6, right? You could also save it to get more lifesteal later. It's a tough spot, right? I'm curious, you know, I'm not really sure what's best. I think I almost wanted to put that 4-3 down to a 4-2 to make sure it dies, because now it doesn't. Doing that now, okay. I don't like this line. I changed my mind halfway through. Like just like Phil Field. I liked half of his line, but I think I think it was suboptimal. I think he's better off trading into the 4. What happens though? It's awkward for Zhao Ti here. Oh, that's interesting. The Wind Fury and the effect. Yeah, so he's got a these effects. See here, this is why I would have preferred him trading into the 4/3 the previous turn. Now when he clears it, it does 4 damage to all. I think this was a bad play. Still feel, and it's like double bad. You can see, would have loved to have that coin there. Maybe no, not with this hand really. What do you do here if you're Phil? This is an awkward situation. Go reanimated, trade 4 for 1, then play Sanguine. But I think play from last turn cost him here. Animate trading the 4/1 Sanguine seems like the best play. He agrees. Losing this corpse does matter because he's at 6 corpses, so but game will be over soon. Hits a Bob that gives him a free turn. Big deal. Do you go for the coin Incendius? Goatee's like, yes, I do go for the coin Incendius. I'm going to trade off first. Okay. Gotta decide. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why he's in the semifinals. Little thing called plot armor or RNG. Chad, the best player doesn't necessarily win in Hearthstone. The one with the most runestones. Choosing to go face there instead of trading thing. That thinks this is 1 more damage. Gonna kill those leeches next turn every turn. So he thinks this is a stronger line. The math checks out, chat. I did the math. 1 more damage. So Scouty, the mathematician gamer over there. You know, you guys are being mean to Phil Field. 95% of his plays are perfect. But that's the reality of Worlds. Sometimes that 1 bad turn throws you the game. Okay? So, and that's the difference between sometimes world champions and not world champions, is world champions, all 10 of their turns, great plays, where the second place world mana made 9 of their 10. It's a rough game. Difficult. Wow, I did not expect this. I don't know how I feel about this. Not the play I was thinking. Not necessarily bad. But he's going for the Bob refresh. How many corpses does that give him? That gives him one. You know, if that gave him 1 more corpse, I'd be more for it. You know, he'd like to have. But I guess he's going for corpse explosion. So next turn he goes for corpse explosion. Gets hopes to live. Damage here. Oh, I feel like this is going to be legal. I haven't done the math. Because math is for nerds, I say every day. But, pretty sure, probably legal. Watching this right now, dude, Worlds is brutal, right? It's a brutal game. And be thankful that you got to, better to try to high roll at lost than to never have high rolled at all, or something like that. You're doing bad, yeah. Exactly, purple. Chat, you can learn how to count lethals by reading my book, all right? It's all about, it's all in there, all right? Doesn't give you the exact stuff, but it gets you the foundation, all right? Morgan Friedman. So Jurtex, I said if we got up to like 500 sales on Amazon, I'll probably make an audiobook. That's when it becomes like, it sold 500 copies. The way I look at it is like now it's worth it to make it. We don't get up to 500 copies sold. It's just like, you know, so, but it's happened. I bought it. Dude, people have been buying, you know, thanks to everyone who brought a book. You know, if you like it, please write a review. Also, if you're feeling hot, got your sexy book, reading it by your campfire fire with your scotch about art and being good, take a picture of yourself, post it in the Discord. I'm gonna make a big collage. I've had a lot of my real life friends send me pictures of them with the book. So your voice is cutting out. Sorry about that. Yeah, I put it. It's on. So what's the cold count? It was at 165. Today. Let me check. I got it on my phone so I can see it. So I bought them as toppings. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, no, sorry, we're at 160. All right, 160. Yeah, let's see if I can. Top earning books, 160. Exciting, right? I've heard it's I've heard it only takes 2 hours to read, so it's a short read if you're booking it. I think if you're really thinking about the concepts, it'll take like 3 hours to read, but $1,000. Thank you, Ronzi. You know, it's you know, part of what I'm doing is like I have a you know, being an influencer, I have opportunities that most people don't, and I have the opportunity to write a book and get people, you know, be interested in it, right? So I had to work a little bit harder this year, but it's you know, I think it's an opportunity most people don't have an audience to just instantly tap into who are interested in what you have to say. So you know, it's something that I'm really happy to have done, you know. So is it okay? It's $15 in America, and like it's adjusted for most countries, and it's $10 for the Kindle version. So if you buy the Kindle version, it's even cheaper. This is the last day. This is the semifinals. All right, so Philfield going. Let's talk about this game. Going for 3. Ooh, so you're up against Warrior. Legit, I've been in the spot. You take the 3-drop. A lot of times the Warrior doesn't have a good answer on the early turns, and this does like 20 damage. So actually a really nice play, following up with Elise. And what does Yao Ti not have? He does not have New Heights. If you want to know what Warrior really is, it's New Heights. It's ramp up and have a mana advantage and out control. Bulwark, Hero Power Shield Slam is better now. You want to save Bulwark for later, ideally. But Hero Power Shield Slam, definitely the play here. A great top deck. You know, but you know, still got some pressure, got the Elise, got the Steam Cleaner in hand, right? Philfield can win the long game. So this is a really nice hand. I think you take 5/5 is good. Discover is also good. Rush is probably best here. You want corpses. So let's see what he took. But both Rush and Discover is really good for Death Knight. It's really bad for Warrior. So yeah, no new heights is a big deal here. You can see like this is kind of what happens. Do you want to go Coin Yor here? Do you want to go Unleash Draw to go Brawl the next turn, knowing that location's coming down? Oh, he took 5/5 +2 attack. Ooh, that's not the one I would have taken. I like it though. I like it. That is the pressure. That is the I'm coming to kill you. You're gonna die. All right. He has Steam Clean. He has everything.
I remember this place well.
Okay, so playing this location into the Bulwark, this is a lot of, like, this is just so much tempo, and he's got to go for the Brawl play next turn, but it's awkward, right? You go for the Brawl, but you're behind on mana, you're behind on board. Oh, that is a very lucky top deck. Well, now you go, yeah, I don't think you want to go Brawl. I think you want to go Unleash, Draw, Coin Brawl, and you set up for the location removal. That top deck is just save Zhao T the game, right? This game was looking pretty over. But with that top deck, it's back to anybody's game. It's interesting if, what he also could do is he could just go location removal hero power and set up for the clear for the next turn. That's another completely viable option. He takes 10, right? He takes 11, but it makes his clear better for next turn. That's probably what he's thinking about. You know what? I actually kind of like that better. Remove the location, tank the damage, clear next turn. Seems really solid. Playing the Yor, none of the above. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not a fan. Because he needs the clear next turn. But then he can't go Demolition Renovator, right? This and was not the play. If you ask No Hands says, how about no? All right. Bob draw 3 here. Okay. Reasonable. See what he hits here. 3 blobs of tar. It's a lot of annoying boards incoming, right? But yeah, you're about to see why I think the Yor play was bad. Like he wants to remove this location, but he can't because he'll die. So he really has to brawl here. It's too much stats. But then his opponent gets another location reward, which seems bad. You could go location removal and just take 1 billion damage. That is an option here. Like, it is a legitimate option. Dude, Phil like looks like a looks like legitimate Legolas, right? So taking the board clear here. I almost feel like it's location removal still. I think that's better. Like, you don't want to get him all this value on the location. Your brawls are limited. I'd go location removal and shield block, and then you can go coin Draconix next turn, and that seems a lot better. I think this is incorrect, and I think Zhao Ti is screwing up. This is a big misplay by me. I'm a warrior player, and I think this is giving Philfeel a win here that probably wouldn't have gotten. I think you throw down Blob Atar here, right? You throw down Blob. You could also go throw down Hideous Husk, right? To get more sucks, right? Both are fine. Advantage of Blob is you can go hero power, you get more damage, and you get, I think it's Blob still. Like, Blob is really, really annoying here. You go Blob, you hero power, you press the location, you put yourself in a strong winning position. I think you want a hero power here. And that sets you up for a nice Husks play on 8. So he's not, so you're gonna go Dreadhound Handler here? Okay. I disagree. I think the hero power, you know, this is fine. You know, I'm being nitpicky. Part of the reason I liked but yeah, this is fine. Yeah, look at this, like, awkwardness, right? This is an awkward spot for Zhao Ti. I think I would have much preferred removing the location, taking a bunch of damage, Draconix full clearing the next turn. So this is a spot, like, I think Philfeel still in the driver's seat, has a ton of value, has a ton of follow-up. And what's the big thing Zhao Ti does not have? He did not hit that new heights on curve. And so he's playing from the man. Oh, having another brawl here. Like, you're in a Philfeel, like, how do you lose here? You have Draconix here, right? You do have Draconix, but okay. Okay, you know what I kind of like trade with the 1/2 poison, playing Husk, Infested Breath. Like, that's so much shuckage. You know Zilliax is probably coming, so lowering Zhao Ti's maximum life means less heal in the future. All right, so I think you throw down the Infested Breath here. What's with this freaking trade? I don't get it. He's intentionally trading off his own board. Why he didn't need to make board space there. Like, his opponent has gone Bob. Okay, never mind. It hasn't gone Bob, right? All right, this is fine. Fine. Zhao Ti is a very natural 8 mana Draconix here. Full clears, right? Yep. All right, so what do you do if you're Philfeel here? I'm thinking you go Xavius and a Blobatar, and completely agrees. Ooh, Ysera is nice, right? Because you get that ramp. I think it's Ysera. Like, it's Ysera next turn, and then you get the second Blobatar down. But I see the case for Chillman Baron. He's low on value here. So, you know, and losing that to draw, so it was actually close. And, you know, this might be the better play, right? So, you know, this doesn't threaten lethal, and that's a big deal. He doesn't have weapon. So, and here comes the Zilliax. The Zilliax is brutal here.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Nice, like, strong play from Zhao. What do you do here? You probably face this poison. Probably Chillwind Baron here. Chillwind Baron does seem better than the double Blobbatar. Try to hit like 5 mana weapon. 5 mana weapon is your key to victory. Queen, I think, yeah, better. He got the weapon. So, Sylvia has a very clear path to victory. Slam down weapon next turn. He's debating what to play. I like playing the 4-3 here. It's a little more pressure. But I don't know though. You have to be afraid of Zilliax here. And having that corpse explosion and those corpses matters. So, because now you can go. Sorry for the. Now you can. Okay, chat. So, what are the natural plays? Zilliax, natural play. You know, Zhao has a lot of options. You can throw down Marin, go for double Ragnaros. You could go for Elise, take 5 mana location. A lot of different plays here. And it's actually very unlikely that Phil has lethal here, right? So when your opponent doesn't have lethal, you have a lot of options. We'll see what he does here, right? All right. Hitting this is good.
I just
My rule is eternal.
So I think delaying the weapon is probably correct for a turn here. This is more tempo. Like you want after your opponent clears, you want to get the weapon down. So he's also like going into his quest reward turn. So he wants this is like one of the last turns before Ceaseless comes down. So it's good to get the pressure here. Here comes the Ceaseless. for the quest reward. I mean, Philfield has the Steam Cleaner, right? So Philfield can, in theory, just outvalue the warrior, right? So Doughty, in my opinion, made some inefficient plays, right? How do you play around Steam Cleaner? So it's hard to. So what you do here, Zhao T, is you just play control. You don't slam the location down. You wait till your deck. You get Marin down. You get a draw 3, and then you go quest. Like once you go to like 16 mana, you go quest reward and location removal. So basically, you play a control game and you do it, and then usually you'll get some value, right? So even if you lose your time warp, you can still often not value the Death Knight, but you have to do things a little bit slower. I mean, most people aren't as good of control warrior players as me. All I play is control warrior, right? So you know, they're not going to know these little nuances. They don't know how important it is to like what are the situations you play around things and what are the situations you don't. Oh, this is nice. Okay, right. Location removal. This is So Philfield also, I didn't know his list. He's got the Headless Horseman. Why do you think he has that? I'll tell you why. Has it so he can outvalue the Warriors. Warrior is going to have a hard time winning an infinitely long game against Philfield, right? Because eventually he's dealing 8 damage per turn, right? And he's eventually going to have like plenty of things to spend his mana on. So you have to swing back the game. You don't have inevitability, right? So that's why this is very hard for Zhao Ti. Like he has to, and this is why the new heights is so important that he didn't hit, right? So because if he had a new heights on 3, he would have had 14 more mana this game, right? Like, I mean, 13 more mana throughout the game because it's 1 more mana per turn. That 13 mana is often enough to win. Good if Philfield's gonna lose. Philfield's been in the driver's seat all game, right? Like he's been pushing for the win. But at the end of the day, Warrior's a strong deck, So, let's talk about some ways that Zhao Ti could easily win, right? Stabilizes. Philfield's going for the long game. High rolls on his quest reward, gets the time warp, gets a counter lethal, right? A lot of ways you can still win. So probably a 2 mana spell on the 1/2 poison, right? Probably hold Shield Slam, I think. Know your opponent's running a Corpse Explosion. Know your opponent's running a Ceaseless. Okay, what do I want to do if I'm Philfield? I have 13 mana. I'm feeling Corpse Explosion for 5. 5 more mana? So either that, like you could go Ceaseless, but that makes going for the Ceaseless. Probably gonna go location. Ooh, do you hold? I think you hold Xerx's Crown, right? Your opponent's likely to go their own Ceaseless here, right? And you've got tons of pressure here, like so. Holding the 0 mana card seems good to me.
Not mine. Let me have it. I don't need.
Oh, a big loss here. So, what do you do if you're Phil here, right? Not going for the corpse explosion. Okay. It's interesting. Is it corpse explosion? He's not going for it. Okay. These are kind of crappy. Ooh, you gotta go fast.
All right.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
So going for the ham here. Who's the favorite? I'd say Phil with the steam cleaner tech is a slight favorite. You know, even though Phil Twitchy has the headless horseman, so has infinite value, right? So like Zhao T setting up, like playing it perfectly though, right? Setting up for this big quest reward play. Has 40 life, so this is awkward. What do you do here? Like, I don't even think shipping at face here is like correct here. Duty hits here. Ooh, Freezy Boy is kind of good. You could freeze ping to give yourself a free turn and then into a corpse explosion on a future turn. Yeah, I think I prefer. Going for the corpse explosion here. Okay. Ooh, double frost benefit is really good here. Like maybe not for this turn. He waited a long time on this. Gotten this down a lot earlier. Yeah, I mean, so a roping mistake, right? Thinking about your turns too long. The more mana you get, the more plays you have to do on a turn. So he doesn't even know what's in this thing necessarily because he waited too long. So that makes things tougher, right? So Zhao T going for this stuff here, right? Wants the shield block probably. So Zhao T got the upgraded hero power, right? Got the 2 mana spell, so got some good things here. Okay. You probably jam everything here. You probably jam the shield slam, the draw 3. You're gonna lose it, right? So see what he hits here. Overdraws time warp. Those are rough. Those are real rough, right? Zhao T won this already. Agree to disagree. Right? He doesn't even need the steam cleaner. Like he's out of cards, right? So he really wants the He got it. So he got 2 of these guys. This is huge. Why is this huge, chat? It's huge because now he has more time. Where if he would just be in fatigue. So he's going to steal. You know what? The steam cleaner is incorrect. You want to wait to draw from the go the 5 drop, right? So the steam cleaner is actually a huge misplay. Huge misplay here. I think Zhao Ti's got this. So the huge miss, you know, the 5/5 does matter, but like, I think this is a Zhao Ti victory. It's close though. He's still got the 8 damage per turn. That matters, right? He's going for his last. What's his last card here? Oh, I didn't think about that. That is some okay. He's got a lot of Zilliaxes here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is probably a Phil victory. Zilliaxes every turn. He's gonna have a corrupted Saladrasil. You can play 2 Zilliaxes in a turn, right? Because you got the 6 drop. Yeah. Still though, he's got the Amara, right? So an interesting spot. You also could do these Freezy guys are really good on future turns, but I think you go some sort of Zilliax hero power, just ship the face damage. So you can go Zilliax trade into the 8/5s here, right? You trade into the 8/5s, then you trade off your 2/2 into one of the 3/2s. That freezes 3 of their minions, which is nice because it limits their board space. Because they want to play a bunch of 3/2s, and you actually don't like killing off their. So yeah, this is incorrect. You know, I think you take Nesting Golem just so you can play this turn. Marrow Manipulator is really good, but Nesting Golem. You trade the 6/5s in, and you can see why this is incorrect. He's like removing him. No, what are you doing? Okay, trade your Zilliax into an 8/5 here, and then trade. Keep them board locked. All right, freeze their face, very limits their plays. Yeah, so if he was gonna do this, his hero powering the 2/2 off was absolutely incorrect, right? Yeah, so you can see this mistake. He's better off pushing more damage and limiting board space. So these are, you know, they'll feel like overall really good, right? But is he playing at the world champion level? He's making these little minor misplays, and these little minor misplays matter. It's a close game. So, you know, hanging in there, not throwing, but at the same time, little inaccuracies here and there, right? He's maybe tired. Yeah, I buy it, right? It's a hard game, right? I make those misplays too. You know, I'm judging him he's in the semifinals of Worlds, right? I'm not judging him in a casual ladder game, right? This is the world of judging, right? He's playing for $100,000, right? Yeah, this is another Zilliax turn, right? This is awkward if you're Zhao team. I think this is a Phil Veal victory. Oh wow. This whole play was awkward. Some sort of Zilliax 3-drop, but this is looking like a Phil Field victory here. Every turn is a Zilliax turn, that's true. So I want to hero power. Yeah, this is another misplay. Hero power the 2/8/2, right? You want to get the freeze on this 8/8 here, right? Getting another Zilliax down. I'm not a fan. Like, he could have gotten the 8/8 frozen there, gotten more stuff. So another, like, at the end of the day, this is a winning line, right? This is a winning line. He's gonna win. He's got the game. His opponent lost the time warp. He has one play left, right? He did not get a second quest reward, so it's up to this chat. Like, let's see, did he hit an Uber? Tortolin is real good. It's real good, but is it winning? I can't see all of them. Let's see what else he's got in his hand. He's got Ysira, Agatha. You know, these aren't great, but they're okay. Like, he's got the play all your big 5-drops, right? That started game, so no kill Jaden. So this is I still think Phil Field's game, but Zhao T is not making it easy, right? He's not making it simple. He's putting on the pressure, right? He's got a mana advantage, the 20 mana where Phil Field is only at 15, right? Bertolin's really good, but everything else kind of blows. Oh, he could have gotten 2 Tortolans, right? Yeah. But it's probably a misplay, right? You know, did Phil Field through? I don't know. I mean, Phil Field didn't throw. He's made multiple inaccuracies, right? And in the games of inches, these inaccuracies matter. Dream doesn't work, right? The 2-mana spell is really good, though. I think yeah, so he got 5 min, yeah. So you do this, you trade. 2 mana, deal 2 to all, right? If he gets correct order. So, you know, not perfect lines, right? He's better off, I think. But so here's my opinion: is like Phil Field's lines have been full of inaccuracies, but they're not bad lines. They're imperfect lines. And you know, when you're in the world of this, you can make mistakes if you're not doing bad lines. And he's not doing bad lines. He's got really complex turns, and he's doing good enough lines, right? You know. They're good enough, and he's gonna win, right? And he had some brilliant lines, getting that Zilliax, you know. Let's see what he hits here. That is really bad, though. Oh wow, did he scam it? Wow, might have reverse scammed, like a board clear, right? Well, in games of inches, right? If we're running a sprint and I win by 1/10 of a second, the smallest thing mattered. And when you're in these close games, the mistakes matter. So that might be a Zhao T victory. That's his last major threat though, but we could see their hand, his hand, right? I know he's got the 5-drop. I don't know, that might be a victory. Yeah, how do you beat that? Oof. Yeah. This is the new heights advantage, chat, right? Yeah. That's a win. Oh. Even I don't know why he's pinging the I don't know. Game of Inches. That's what she said. All right, you sicko. Yeah, questionable plays. So, you know, it's and you know, he's probably gonna put the Great Draconex back in his opponent's deck. He's taking fatigue damage. This is bad. Putting that in his deck. He's just gonna get erased by Draconex here. I don't know. I don't like it. Like it. Like it, chat. I think that's a Jouti victory. You know what? This was a game of, I'm gonna be real, like, Phil Field's decisions were good, but they were not perfect, right? And his imperfect plays added up to giving his opponent point of spot to high roll. That's what happened. I mean, yeah, it's tough. It's tough here. I mean, his opponent's pushing 18 damage now, right? Even more. Let's see. Does he have anything in his hand that can kill the board? No. But you know, you could face take it to the 14-7 here, which is probably not correct, right? To get the what's her name down. But yeah. Do you trade here with the ceaseless? How confident are you? You know, I don't think you do trade. I think Zilliax is coming down. I mean, I think you do trade. Like, you play it safe. You've reestablished the commanding position as Jouti here. Trade the ceaseless in, right? Keep the taunt. Play some minions on board. Okay, he's double. He is double. Okay. That is questionable. He gets this Oris though, right? His opponent. All right, you hero power here. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Here's the line. You hero power here, right? You go face. You slam down the 3-drop. You hit ceaseless. That was the line, not this. This wasn't it. He had to go for the ceaseless. He had ceaseless lethal, right? Ceaseless when he goes face was sometimes lethal. Yeah, you could hit Bob as well. So. He had to go kobold. Like he doesn't. This isn't winning here. He's gonna die. Right? I'm pretty sure. Does it have rush? I can't remember. Maybe he's not dead. I don't know. Maybe I'm. Is he not dead? He's not dead. I guess. Okay. I guess you can hang in there another turn. I think he's gonna die. Oof, it's close though. He got through the taunts though. I don't know. Maybe it was right. I don't know. It's tough. Because to be honest, like, let's see. He really wants to hit one of the minions. He got one of the minions. You double trade. You play some stuff. It's so close here. So close. The power of 21 mana, right? People think it's like just the warrior control tools, but it's like you have a giant mana advantage. It matters. All right. Does he have? Wait, did he get there? Hero power. You hero power. I think you hero power face here. What are these trades? I hate these trades. I hate these. Like, I don't know. Reanimated, right? I don't know. He's going for the Zilliax. I don't know. All right, you play Zilliax here. Play the 2-drop. Maybe, I don't know. Dude, it's so close. It's so close. You weapon hit face. I think trading. Look, he missed 2-turn lethal, right? He missed guaranteed 2-turn, like with that missed hero power on the 3/2. That's a terrible play. So I think Phil Field kind of like he's probably exhausted, right? He's in a 45-minute game. He's probably exhausted here, and you're seeing the misplays, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens here. The Taunt Dragon. He'll probably play it now, but yeah, I'm surprised he didn't play the Taunt Dragon. This is awkward though. He doesn't. Might be a Phil victory. I don't know. It's close. Oh wait, he's got that. Oh yeah. So, second dragon. He got 41 life. So he's got you can go hero power, slam golden kobold, high roll of the century. You go hero power face. Well, there's so many other hero power face I think he should have been doing. Destroy. You also, what is this nonsense? This is terrible. Why isn't he been playing the gold? Oh god, it's terrible. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it, chat. Okay. All right. I don't think you face tank here. I don't know. I mean, I'm just not agreeing with Phil Fields, and he's making a lot of micro mistakes.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
County victory. Phil can still win. His opponent's at 11 life. All it takes is like a ceaseless high roll, right? Why would you not clear the board? Like, it's not even clear the board. Like, bad play. Like, because he's making mistakes. There's no purpose also of playing these 3/2s, by the way. Got the infinite. Okay, go for the. If he got a rush minion, he could have lethal here. It's actually so close. It's actually so close, it's insane. Oh god. You play gold. This. Play golden kobold here. Yeah, you play 5-drop golden kobold. Push the 6 vibe. But he's taking so much fatigue. Why does he want a 1/1 taunt here? I don't know. I guess it's a taunt. Oh, okay. Right. His opponent needs lethal though. I think he's got it though. Maybe he doesn't have it. Go trade on 1, hero power, trade. He's taking how much fatigue damage is he taking? I can't remember. Wow. Is down to 50-50? Wow. The coin flip? Okay. The game? Yeah. I think, I think Zhao Ti would deserve to win that game. Got the win. Very close. Phil, I think, did some good things, but definitely Zhao Ti made some misplays, I thought, as well, especially in the early game. I think Phil's early game was better, but Zhao Ti's late game was better. And Phil, like, his late game, I thought, was his high level decision making was bad. And some of his micro was bad, and it added up, and it gave Zhao Ti the way to win in the late game. So I think overall more deserved by Zhao Ti, right? There. So, and I think Zhao Ti's more likely to win the worlds here. Both inaccuracies by both players, right? But I think Phil kind of didn't know what to do in that late game, and looked fatigued, and a lot of these games are endurance matchups, like multiple days of ruthless competition, and Zhao Ti hung in there, right? So we'll play by Zhao Ti. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. We'll go back to the finals, right? had one card left in his deck when he went Steam Cleaner. So I think it would have been better to hold it. Zhao Ti could have played around it by playing one reward and not playing the other, or the second thing, but he didn't know that, right? So I think it was also another. Max warrior misplays. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we could potentially do that another day. If people think it's good content. Honestly, like, I find I'm a little tough. Yeah. I mean, it's a high level misplay. I fundamentally disagreed with his point of view on how to win the matchup at that point. So I'm thinking every one of those was a misplay. It's not a micro misplay, it's a macro misplay. Even so, a lot of his lines. You were saying, no, dude. You need a freaking dirty control mirror to finish worlds, right? None of this freaking turn 5. I don't even like the term misplay. Misplay usually implies like oopsies. Like, these weren't oopsies plays. It was a fundamental philosophical approach to how he was approaching the late game there that I think was bad. Right? So yeah, I thought Pocket Train and Fury Hunter was a misplay, not bringing Discover Hunter. It's the deck that when you play it too well, it's too good. It's one of those decks that, like, you look at its matchup spread at top 1000 Legend. It was a tier 2 deck in the VS report. Not in the class of world class players, right? It is not a tier 2 deck, right? Was BS for the Death Knight? Phil Field could have won that game. Like, Phil Field made a lot of inaccuracies, right? That added up over a long period of time to giving his opponent an out, and he still almost won, right? It was really bad, so. I mean, if I don't know Definition's history. I hear people saying, I don't. If he did do something cheating wise to get to Worlds, and he wins, people are gonna be shitting on Blizzard, and it's bad PR, right? So maybe Blizzard has better, because Blizzard had a history of not being good on the integrity of the game, right? Casey almost made Worlds, and if Santa hadn't called him out, would have made Worlds, right? It's Casey cheated, so it's there's a huge incentive for dishonest behavior and when Blizzard regularly doesn't create the I don't know what the anti-incentive, but like doesn't have enough of a screening and like looking for cheating, people do it, right? So maybe if I don't know what Definition is, but if he wins Worlds, like, bad PR for them, right? So, but maybe he's fine. Maybe, I don't know. I think he's showing. No, we're talking about Definition. Yeah. Somebody said like Definition's done cheating things in the past. I'm not sure. That's what Gamer Revenge said. I don't know. I don't know his history. All right, chat. I hope this. I do have to leave in an hour, chat. So I really hope this. I have chat. I have a. I'm co-streaming with Hearthstone. I'm not going to say the magic SC word, but I have an SC competition tonight, so I have to make sure I'm on time, right? It would be fun to say your statum over that. I know, right? Days ago, what I don't know. Here's the thing. What I think is that we shouldn't need. It's a stain. Like it's bad if heat definition is cheating. That we have to have like this frontier justice, right? Of like the players. Blizzard should have stronger controls on the integrity of players. So, and they don't. The past, like they haven't cared, right? That's the unfortunate reality. Most of the cheating scandals have evolved with social media. I even know like Roger back in the day, when Grandmaster started, like I think his team had cheated and he was going to be in Grandmasters, and until like I think so I don't know. I don't know. I hope definition didn't cheat, and that everyone's just being a hater, but I don't know, right? So like you after I don't know what you're not being clear on what you're saying. Proof for it didn't happen. It's not just you. Okay. Okay. Best of 5, yep. Yeah, I think I'm rooting for Zhao T here. Zhao T also is like I've been a player in the scene for a long time. So I'm rooting for Zhao T for sure here. Knows a good player. Exactly, Chris, right? Yeah, I also think if you have a history of playing OTK decks, you probably... I mean, think about this. If you'll cheat mana, you'll cheat in the game, You cheat mana, you'll cheat on your partner. Right? Like, oh, he was cheating on me for years, I found out. It's like, yeah, he was playing rogue. The signs were right in front of you. One second, chat. I'm gonna... Right. Kansas, yeah. I don't know. It's recover. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, no.
Chat, you know, the problem with cheating also is that you need to fail. It's in my second chapter of my book. You need to fail so that it adjusts how you view and you grow. And if you're cheating, right, you're not going to fail and you're not going to feel those painful emotions that give you the conviction to be a better player, right? But, you know, a lot of these players, instead of cheating, they should just buy the book, right? Judge me do. You watch this channel every day and play Hearthstone every day, yet it's still a struggle that you barely get legend or you not even get legend at all. Well, you might say, yeah, no hands, this game is completely luck based. Or, no, I'm just terrible, I can't seem to get anything right. Well, you might just be bad at the art of getting good. Stop sucking and start winning. My new book breaks down the process of getting good at something. Jim. But we go in Hearthstone, but we give other examples as well. Figure out where you're messing up and why you're plateauing. Make changes to stop that plateau and get that legend rank. Buy it on Amazon on December 10th. Chad, you like the hypnotize? What's exclamation point book life? It's not just getting about good, hurt, and Hearthstone. No. So it kind of has a whole process of like how you approach getting good in an endeavor in general. So if you look at like the end, like I give examples of this. So I have putting it all together. So I have like how to be a beginner Hearthstone player using the system. Right. So like objectives, values, failure, reflection. All right, here we go. Finals. All right, we'll talk about that later. Right. We've got Rogue versus Warrior, right? No new heights. Hostile Invader probably a keep. Do you keep prep dubious purchase here? I don't know. I think you probably just throw it all away. And Shouty agrees. Do you keep Hostile Invader? Do you throw away quest here? You probably throw away quest, right? All right, one drop on one into Eat the Imp. Phenomenal start for Jouty. All right, Chad, if you consider definition the villain here, you're happy to see the start. But these are the spots of like, do you go Eat the Imp here, or do you go prep Eat the Imp? You know, I think you just go Eat the Imp and you try to pop off on turn 3. That's what I would do. But I don't play this deck, so I don't have like the little instincts, the little. Oh, he's going for the prep. Oh, prep cultist. Okay. Wants to keep the tempo. You play Blood Mage, you play the Wisp here. Keep Dubious, he keeps the Dubious. Oh, eat the Imp on the Wisp is nice, right? Okay. Does not have a all-you-can-eat buffet or whatever it's called. But quest feels bad to draw. Do that, right? So do you just Shadow Step here for free mana? Do you just slam I think you just slam Dubious. I agree. Interesting situation. Like, what do you go for here? Do you ever Shadow Step? No. Good lines you could do. Zhao has a ton of options here. And I don't know what I do with Zhao. I don't play this deck. These are the kind of decks like are very, you need to have the experience. You need to have tried different lines, know what's efficient, know what's not, what to be going for, and I don't have the instinct. Do you go for like no manager play to get down to turn 6 and 6? Right? What do you go? Definition is smiling because he hit the win condition, new heights. Your Zhao T, that's really, really bad. Now you can go Hostile Invader without using coin. Phenomenal, like, I mean, by phenomenal, like, you know, that just went from a Zhao T being favored here to Zhao T being massively unfavored here. Right? So, killing on the ladder for Decade. Yeah, I don't know. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. He's definitely seems like the villain according to this, but you know, I don't really know. Blizzard, hopefully this. So I hope everyone's wrong, and I hope its definition is maybe an honorable character, right? Who doesn't break the rules. Throwing away the Shadow Step here for the draw. So, do you slam the Hostile Invader here? Good, right? It's awkward. You know, it's a reasonable play. Slamming it. He's not going to though. He's going for the shield block. Wants to save Hostile Invader for a better one next. Dude, that is definition is getting double new heights. Very, very good. Like very, very good. Very, very bad for Zhao T. And this is looking like a very likely definition victory. Got the board clear, ready to go. Right, you go in with the wisps, you draw, you get some of this, but the board clear is coming. Right, he's gonna Shadow Step, get some draw. You could Shadow Step the 1/2 and keep the O Manager. Oh, now you have Prep O Manager, so you're okay. So. Okay, saving the other one. It's a nice turn. This is a very nice turn. Saving the this guy, but not playing it this turn, so he can get more damage with the blood. No, he wants to draw. Draw. Oh, hit the Vervine Phoenix. You want to play that, right? You want to play that actually? You could hold it. You could hold it to play around Bob. But with Caster Vision, you don't want to hold it, right? But if you didn't have Caster Vision. Thunder Light's extended BM. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and say it. Like, there's a big difference between extended BM and cheating, right? So if definition is just a BMer, that's just good content, okay? That's just good content. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the history. You know? In my eyes, yeah, BMing. All right. I mean, this looks like a hostile invader play. The question is, do you go coin weapon here? Right? It's reasonable. But this is you know, this is a nice insidious turn, right? You go trade. I forgot what this this 2-1 does, by the way. Does anyone remember this 2-1 does? I think you double trade here, you coin Insidious, and that puts you in a really, that puts you in a position to win, right? Yeah, so there's not, you know, Zhao Ti is saying, you know what, I have an easy play. I'm going to think about what I'm doing next turn. I'm going to think about what I'm doing after that, right? He's not taking his turn for granted here, right? So wait. Oh, he's going double face. I was assuming we trade this off. Zhao Ti is like, no, screw that. We go face. Interesting. This is better than my play. I'm like, oh, let's control the board against the warrior. And he's like, no, I'm Zhao Ti and I be going face, right? This is a disadvantage of this play, right? Brawl, but it's like, it's a lot of resources to use a brawl on 3 minions, right? So what? Plot armor, dude. Game is rigged. And the Ziliax in hand. Ugh. It's such a big deal here. It's like, that's so much damage that he just didn't take here this turn because of that. Oh, it's brutal. It's just so awkward of a turn. Like, you want to go Dubious Purchase, but also it's like probably play Dubious Purchase first here. Yeah, so you actually don't, because you're gonna hit all these things in your deck, right? Okay, you're going for this. Oh, he hit the asteroids. You don't even really like going Dubious here though, you know? But you probably have to. But you can't go Blood Mage, like this ruined everything, right? I mean, this is looking like a definition win here. He's waiting so long here. And he's gonna have like time issues. So everything must go here. He wants to get the good pop off next turn. He's playing it slow. Wants to get the Blood Mage damage. Right? So Ziliax. If you do Ziliax here, his life total isn't actually in that much danger here, so it's an interesting conundrum. Ugh. That's better than Draconex, chat. Here's why. You want... It kills the Blood Mage, and that's what's so hard about this situation. Let's see if he gets lucky and just kills it right here. Eruption. No, he can go weapon hit too as well. He weapon hits and then he probably goes in here. Right? I think you have to go in, and I think you have to high roll for the lethal. Here he goes. Going for the dubious. I don't know if there's another Shadow Step in his deck. Did he get there? He's chilling. He's chilling. Look at that. Look at those arms up. Did he get there? Holy crap. Did he get there? What? Look at the Giga Chat. Wait, what? Wow. Wow. Dude, nicely played by Zhao T. Nicely played, all right? Got some bad luck. Dude, Zhao T's got that world champion aura right now, all right? Walking away from the explosion. Did Chris? Dude, it's a Christmas tradition for Cycle Rogue to be OP. Or Rogue to be OP the moment Blizzard devs go on vacation, alright?
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer.
Welcome to the definition's like, I'm gonna play Rogue now. Alright. So obviously you're gonna play the one drop. The question is, do you go Static Shock here? Protect your board, or do you wait? Alright. Knowing the he's like, I'm going to put on the pressure. What is the big advantage of this? Big advantage. He protects his 1/1. So when he goes bird watching, if he hits the 1/1, it's an immediate buff. So that's a big advantage. Disadvantage is when his opponent goes this. So now he can go Pop-Up Book. Does he go Pop-Up Book or does he go bird watching? He goes for the bird watching. He's kind of sack, not gonna lie. I think it's Murden here, right? They make a case for Shutter Block. Shutter Block is very slow. Mameli, you also can make a case. They're kind of bad though. They're okay. Honestly, these were some dirty low rolls. Because Shutter Block and the coin Grofin, Burden, a big game-winning threat on turn 4, right? He did something, not these. These were bad. Jouti is like trying to make the best of a bad situation. I think you double trade here, right? But you can make a case because you have Pop-Up Book of Waiting, going for the wait. Jouti being like, you don't know my hands. This is why I'm here and you're there, because you be going trading and I be going face. Oh, I cannot deny that.
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Turbulence, good top deck. Plays on curve, the tempo pressure going. Save the coin, another turn, spend all your mana. Ooh, eat the imp. That's a brutal. Go the cultist map here? Probably. Going to the ETMs, okay. Great. Ooh, Murden! Murden's nice here. Murden into Frosty Decor. I think, and he doesn't know he actually has a valuable card there, but he does, so.
But
I think you don't trade. I think you don't. He's gonna trade anyways, okay. So, ooh, hit face, hit face, hit face, no! Unlucky. Oh god, that could have so much damage. It actually was lucky, then got this hit.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, Chad, I got distracted. All right. That is a big board. This is tough. What do you do? What do you do if you're Zhao Ti, right? How do you win this game? It's looking tough. Not looking good. It's just like he's not gonna have tempo to survive this, right? It's just follows a 4/4. That's probably it. Follows a 4/4. Trade into the 2/3. No, you don't even trade into 2/3, right? Because like the guy's out of cards, right? So, going for the weapon YOLO face. I don't know if this works. Oh wait, that's that. Yeah. So it puts him down to.
I'm almost out of cards.
This is the play. Oh, I didn't even see this. Am I dumb? Wait, that's a 2-turn lethal. If he doesn't hit a taunt, and he doesn't have lethal himself. Oh my god, dude. Did he get there? Did he get there? Oh, he's gonna take the lethal, right? That's got it. Yeah, all the shadow steps here.
Cards.
You can actually go weapon, coin, hero power for the final damage, right? Okay, these are 9. Wait, is Ethan ever a tie here?
Out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Okay. Weapon, coin, hero power? Yeah. Is it ever a tie the way it works? I don't know how this works. You can just go coin hero power, by the way. Like, you don't need to do the this ETM. Yep.
I'm almost out of
All right. I think, yeah, so it doesn't, you got the lethal. That's the way it works. All right. Maybe we're gonna grab my phone real quick. All right.
versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
Okay, we're up. Interesting if Zhao Ti keeps Shutter Block in against Warrior. Totally reasonable. Shutter Block probably a terrible keep in most matchups, right? Did he already mulligan? But I think you can make a strong case for keeping it because it's a real win condition. You know, you get like a big Shutter Block +2/+3. So we'll see. Even the Shutter Block Turbulus, really good play. And he agrees. All right. Zhao Ti, knowing the matchups. Ooh. Ooh, this hando. Do you play the 1-mana spell here? Depresso, I know, right? Your definition with the plot armor so far. But you know, definition doesn't have new heights. He does have Elise on curve though, so it's if you're a Zhao Ti fan and you consider definition the villain, this is a side of society that the bad guys win. But if you think you know, all these good guys just gotta stop complaining and it's all about power, you know, Kaiba West style, then you know, you should be happy, all right? All these Yugi boys in the real world don't get just top deck the win, right? So will Yugi win? So I agreed with the Shudderwalk keep, all right? It looks bad when he draws 3 of their 7 drops, right? So wait, oh, he's running Dirty Red in his deck? Oh, I didn't know that. So, I don't know, play Girlfriend, Hero Power. And I might have to leave you guys early, unfortunately, because I have to be someplace at 6:15, and this Worlds is going. It's kind of sad that I'm gonna miss it. Who could I host? I could host Theo for the end of Worlds. We could also make Banter, but Banter's like actually streaming, like he's coasting, so we could host as Gamer RVG hosting. Yeah, we could host Gamer Revenge as well. Hosting Theo, okay. Decks every game. That's what we call good decks. All right. So the question is, do you save coin here? I think you do. I think you hero power. There's a 1 in 3. You hit spell damage totem, which is a really good situation. The other ones are you clear off Elise here. You set up for, you know, I think even like a Frosty into the coin, wishing upon a star seems nice here. Did he hit spell damage total on plot armor? No! Son of a... Alright. I agree with this though. You do this, you go Frosty. You go coin 7 drop, 7 mana. Hope that's this is not actually this is very slow. The death rattle, these are terrible. Right, so much for the plot armor, chat, alright? It would be great, like Hagatha top deck here. Hagatha top deck. But at the end of the day, definition does not have new heights. Warrior is all about new heights, and even when Zhao Ti has a bad hand, when definition doesn't have that mana advantage, it still can be tough when they're, you know, all Zhao Ti needs to do is get to one of these big wish upon a star plays, and it's still going to be tough for definition without the new heights, right? Do you keep? It's probably just Frosty. Like, Frosty sets up for the threat to the Wishmar star. So, I think it's Frosty here. And you know this is awkward in that, okay, what if your definition, do you brawl this crappy board? Like if you, do you brawl here? Brawl looks terrible. Like you don't want to brawl this board, but you gotta brawl this board. So what do? It's an awkward situation. So this is often Hearthstone. You think, oh, my starting hand's bad. Definition starting hand. But if definition doesn't get like the new heights into the counter pressure, and you get this Wish Upon a Star, it's Xiaoti's game, right? And this is looking good. Like, is he gonna go brawl here? Bob Freeze? Like, these are bad plays. These are plays you're not happy about, going a brawl on a bunch of 0-1s. Yeah, this is good. What do you get? Oh, and he didn't, so.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Right, he hit, what weapon did he hit? I can't see what the shaman hit. Weapon's decent, but Point Wish Upon a Star is good. Was he not gonna hit here? Ah, wait, wait, what? What is this garbage? Wait, did he get, oh, he got a disconnect out. Plot armor Xiaoti here? Oh wait, we just can't see it, okay. Caster bug, but well, there comes the damage. Wait, and he got the fight man weapon. Home render is like, oh my god, dude. My god. Debating V trades. I'm annoyed that I can't see what weapon Warrior has, but face. Xiaoti is like, I am the face. I've learned in my deep studies of Hearthstone that face is the place. Right? I mean, he's got this, but like, dude, you know, Xiaoti had a terrible starting hand, and I think this is going to be a Xiaoti victory, right? He's got the Shutter Block follow up here, right? He's got into 8 drop. He's got 5 damage per turn. I mean, not per turn, but it's close here. Wait, is it ever lethal? He's got a weapon hit, right? Okay, never mind. You go the Shutter Block here. Right? You follow up with the 8 drop, which is a ton of stats.
Planetary decimation.
Lethal! Dude, what a scam! Oh, dude. The power of not having new heights, chat. Wow, plot armor. All right, I really want to save for the win. I'm gonna go. Oh, no, I can't go.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, we got Hunter versus cancel plans. I might be able to show up like shoot. It's, you know, but what's the last matchup? Hunter versus, so we'll see. It's gonna be close. I should be fine, but it's like, all right. Ooh, not hitting. Do you take Grifta here? Probably take Grifta. Or do you take your scout? I don't know. This is awkward. You know, obviously you want to hit Niall here. Did not hit Niall.
Moves quickly.
Takes the Grifta. I mean, if you hit deal 6, it's probably going to be a win. This hand, right? You go Grifta, you hit deal 6, you wait for some duplication nonsense with Tide Pool, right? And you probably win. Beast. What do you take here? Ice Trap could be legit good. Vivian Spirit is awkward, but you know, also could be legit good. But it's like, you don't have many beasts in your deck, right? So I think it's Ice Trap here. Ice Trap after your opponent goes coin can block a brawl, right? So where his opponent has Elise, but his opponent did not. Another game of not having New Heights, right? What do you do? I think you go for the Grifta here, right? You could also go for bird watching, but I prefer the slamming of the Grifta. But that might be a Zhao T win, all right? You don't take deal 6 here. You don't take draw 3, right? Is this a decision? Am I missing something, chat? How can this possibly be a decision? You get an amulet. Yeah, you assemble the dream team. You have bird watching, so I don't know. He kills his Grifta, and that's what he's thinking about, right? But like, yeah, how can it possibly not be deal 6 there, you know?
I remember this place well.
I know, right? No point of Hollywood is to get the coffee. That's what I was thinking. Normally you Hollywood that, but like, oh, the nice. Okay, so, oh, hit his own Elise. Interesting. Does he want? He wants to go for his own Elise. He instant Elise here. That's interesting. He thinks Elise is all right. You take 5/5 copy. What can 5/5 copy can get you? You get the 1/2 here, right? Maybe like 2 1s here. A lot of stats. I think you just take 5/5 copy. It's gives you that continuous stat pressure here. We'll see what Zhao T thinks here. But once again, this is a game of his opponent. All right, so if he got 5/5 here, here's what I think is questionable. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. City defenses, actually like the greatest city defenses I've ever seen here. Wait, oh, he has great trade. Okay, what do you do here? What do you do? When do you go in? So you also might want to use your deal 6 here, right? Because you want it in the tide pool. So it's awkward. He's got to plan ahead, figure out what he's want to do, what he wants to do here, right? You know, you could do something like deal 6 ice trap this. You also like getting that location down, right? So I can't remember the location is. Yeah, this is a lot of stats. I think this is correct. Awkward though. Like, do you heal 6 or 6/6 here to get the 5 face? Could be correct, right? Oh, this is nice. Yep. Completely get rid of their armor. Wow, this is looking real good. Yeah, he's got it in the pupil. He would love to hit an IL here. But like he's so close now, right? Ooh, location removal. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Do you double trade pop off here? I don't know. You could go double trade, Ragnary, bird watching, play the tide pool. I don't know. I'm curious to see what Jouti does, right? Go for the Sylvanas. Going for the bird watching here. Ragnary. Do you take Xavius here? Do you take... You could take Ragnary to hit double, triple, deal 6, right? But I think you're better off, like, trying to hit... It's Xavius. Double trade? Yep. There's Niall. Niall is real good, right? Gives you the long game. Let's see, he wants to just go, yeah, so. Okay. Guard duty is a lot of stats here. It's a lot of stats. Oh, that's really good turn. Oh my god, this turn is evil. Alright, that's looking, you know, that's looking real bad. But you can just OTK them, right? You can OTK them if you get the deal, the 3-drop, right? So Sylvanas. What does Sylvanas do? Sylvanas clears most of the board. Does not kill the 6/6, right? But it's a very viable option if he's feeling endangered. And remember, he has the OTK play. So hero power, what do you want to hit here? There's another tide pool, right? You could also take Ysera here to get that mana advantage going. You could also take Parrot Sanctuary, press the button on the Parrot Sanctuary, play Ranger here. That's another option here. A lot of options. Yep. So clears most of the board, right? He's going for the Ysera ramp, right? So he's gonna have the ramp, and then he's hoping he can deal 30. I think it's very possible, like he's gonna be able to do the 30 here. This is not a good like this is not a strong play from definition. Like I'm surprised he's going for it. I don't even like it. Like doesn't seem that good. But maybe he thinks it's the best play. I don't know. But yeah, you go Ysera, you hero power, you try and hit something, maybe play Ice Trap, and you set up, and then you hope you want to get the 3-drop doubling guy or something like that. There's Neri. Wait, is that lethal? No. It is like, okay, so I think you try to hit tide pools after going Ysera, and then you can just do a full surprise pop off. I don't know, it's tough. Like it's tough to not, if you take Ysera here, You could also go for Incendious, right? That's another option here. I think it's Ysera here. Get that mana advantage. He's thinking Zilliax as well. I think when you go just Ysera, yeah, I don't know. He agrees. I think you go hero power. Try to hit like tide pools here. You take Parrot Sanctuary as well. Parrot Sanctuary is free mana. I think it's Parrot Sanctuary here. Right. Alien encounters would be good if the Draconex wasn't on board, right? That being said, so I think you take the Parrot here. Play it. I think it's better than the Ice Trap. They already used location removal. You don't need to press the button. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, that? Are you just giving? Oh, wait, okay. I guess the 512 kills it, right? Okay. Okay, so this could be it. Next turn you go in. You probably play do you play Ragnarok Scout immediately here to try to hit something? It's so close here. So close. All right, do you just go in if you're Jouti? I think you do. I think you play the Ragnarok and you go in. And you hope to get there. Or he's going for the tracking first. Tide pool! That's gotta be lethal. Wait, is it? It's okay. Wait, you could also get Ragnarok for triple this. Wait, double Ragnarok is 18. 18 times 2 is 36. It's 5 off. Son of a gun. Right. You could also go for Tide pool. You don't have enough mana though, right? I think so. God, he's thinking a long time here. He's thinking a long time about this. What? Did he get there? That world? Is that it? He thought a long time. Surprised how long he thought. Congratulations. Wow. Okay, he had it. I didn't do the math fast enough. Chat, the good the good guys win. Congrats. Ah. All right, chat. I gotta go. Wait, I gotta go. Wait, let's see. I gotta raid somebody. Justice prevails. Yeah, who should we raid? Is anyone? Who do you think is gonna keep streaming? Because I gotta go.